You know what? I mean, eventually there'll be times. But we are going to do the rounds and explore the ocean. Because there's all sorts of new things in the ocean to collect and donate to the museum.
And then, 30 years beating Dragon Age Inquisition.
It's a moderate amount of time.
Like, that's the thing. Like, okay, my feelings on. I'm not trying to, like, take it. My feelings on Dragon Age is like. I'm not crazy about the characters,
Yeah.
but the gameplay itself is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Because it's like. Super, like. RPG. Like.
Yes.
You have to have, like. Have to have like have a tank, like have to be smart
Yeah.
about like all the tactics. It's a very tactical.
Especially in like the original ones.
Yeah.
Like in the newer ones, I feel like it just got more actiony.
Yeah, because I'm sure like not everyone can adapt to the like tactical play style. Because it's really hard to get in.
Yeah. It's a lot of lore, and if you
Yeah.
and I can see people getting turned off by a lot of like the Dragon Age lore.
The other thing is like you can set their tactics. So like a lot of the characters set a tactic that says all under 25% health they have to
Heal.
take a potion.
Yeah.
So like I like that to where you actually could control the AI how you want. I don't think you can really do that in Mass. It's like that.
It's you can set tactics, but it's just like it's very light. It's like
Yeah, it's like big.
you can set how often they might use their powers,
Yeah.
how often they might defend you, or like whether they're a rusher or they're more
Kind
cover.
of like in Kingdom Hearts too.
Yeah.
In Kingdom Hearts, you can tell Donald and Goofy like, try or don't use potion. So like that, but a lot more detailed, and I do like that because like once you really kind of
Yeah.
you can just kind of let them.
Well, the other thing too, like there's another game that I really want to play some more of is Final Fantasy 12, because
Yeah, I'm sure that's the same way.
they put in a rule system where basically like you can set rules for your characters
Yeah.
and create new rules. Like they prioritize attack or they
Yeah,
prioritize
exactly
something
the
like that.
same thing. You can defensive, you can make them offensive. Like tactic you can set where like attack at you.
Mm-hmm.
You can have your AI use a spell that blocks that. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I do,
Yeah.
but yes.
Yeah, I would be more in it for the gameplay than the story because
Yeah.
like I'm not all for like the medieval type stuff. Like I like the future things.
Have to like.
Mm-hmm.
Am I a D&D person?
Well, I think that it's perfectly legal, perfectly reasonable for someone to be like okay with RPGs, but then there's some RPGs where you don't want to play.
A lot. It's really tactical games like what's it called, like XCOM
Yeah,
or like
yeah. There's like Civ 6 that's out, and that's very tactical. But it's like that we're talking about like right now we're looking at like three completely different types of tactical games.
no, I know.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is those games
Yes.
where I'm like I would never play this.
So XCOM is kind of cool. I do like that. They made one that was like it's called like Mario versus Rabbids or whatever, and it's XCOM, but it's like Mario characters,
Yeah.
and it actually really freaking good.
That's like, I'm just saying, that is a different technical game than like Dragon Age.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that.
Well, see, like the original Dragon Age, it works a lot like the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, where like you are doing like activities, like you are like doing actions, but everything's based on like dice rolls.
Points, yeah.
Yeah. So like literally like you're rolling dice
Yeah.
in the game, like behind the scenes to do all the stuff.
Yeah, I feel like once you really understand it,
Yeah.
I can appreciate that's what. But like,
Yeah.
I think that's what kind of draws. The dialogue is funny.
Yeah.
But
Gameplay is important. I think that like good gameplay can like sort of bypass story a little bit. Like you could be okay playing a game that doesn't have necessarily like a very interesting story if it actually like has nice gameplay.
yeah.
Like Halo 3.
Because, okay, a lot of times in Dragon Age, I will save right before, like, a big battle.
Yeah.
And then I will fight the battle different ways, different tactical ways that will, like, fail. And then, you know, like, or all my characters will get wiped out in a second. Then I'll reload the save, go back in and fight it a different obliterate every
Yeah.
and everyone's fine. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it's like, it literally, you just have to be smart enough. And I like that. How you, it doesn't matter, like, how, you know.
like how powerful they are.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It just matters how smart you are in the battle. I like that.
Yeah.
I like a game that, like, you can slash everyone, like, everyone. Like, you actually have to think about it.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, my biggest, like, tactic is, like, go take out the mage first.
Yeah.
Like, if they have a mage, you know, he's gonna put a
Yeah.
spell on my guys. My guys are gonna, like, you know, all their defenses and attack levels are gonna go down. They're gonna... So, really at the beginning of every fight, I'll pause, because you can, like,
Yeah.
and then I'll literally select all my characters to attack the mage. Out
Yeah, magic is like really OP in those games.
yeah, that's what it is. OP.
OP. Mm-hmm.
If all my him and start attacking him, attacking him is like fucking get obliterated. You know what I mean?
Die. Yeah. Like, because I mean, a lot of times it's like, oh, go after the big character because like they're the
Yeah.
the biggest threat.
That's what your like initial thought is, but like when I think about it, I'm like, oh no.
Hello.
All these like.
Yeah.
So I kind of like it in that.
No, it's smart. I'm gonna give you a flower.
Durian potion.
How goes 10 toes?
What's that?
That's what they just. How goes 10 toes? I mean, they think that I have 10 toes.
Oh.
Who knows? Maybe just got like one giant toe.
You just like on your feet. You
10 opposable toes. They're just thumbs.
have, that'd be pretty. It's like monkeys.
Monkey feet. Okay. Anyway, we are gonna explore the ocean.
Everyone spends plastic plastic
Yeah.
tits.
Who needs fake tits? Get more toes. Get additional thumbs.
No,
Like
no
put
one's ever thought
put
of
it put a thumb on this side of your hand.
Yeah.
You have the technology and the power. He says apparently dwarves have 7 toes. What? Like real dwarves? Yeah. This person that watches. Fake tits is so 1994. The girls are getting fake knees these days. Fake knees.
Or yeah, like
Backwards knees.
apparently that is like
Oh, really?
men are faster.
Oh, probably because of like the way that they push off the ground and stuff like that.
Maybe.
Yeah. Ostriches are fast. They got them backwards knees. Reversed your leg.
I mean,
Who needs regular human legs?
think of like, yeah.
Ostriches are the curries of the animal world. Them and... Wait. Curries? I'm not sure I get that one. Them and dolphins. I don't understand what curries means. Like, I know what curry is.
Make a movie on that, like.
Oh, oh, they meant furries instead of curries. So so ostriches and dolphins are furries. Wait, why are they? Please explain yourself. Yeah. That way when the plant doesn't have any fruit on it, I know what is on there. Ostriches and dolphins want to fuck humans. Okay. That I understand. I knew dolphins did. I didn't know ostriches would. Oh.
So you didn't see the.
No, I haven't seen any of the Jumanji movies.
So I watched the new one with like my sister.
Yeah.
And like they don't really like, not like
Yeah.
Stampede,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like multiple.
Yes.
So in the Jumanji movie, 1,000 ostriches,
Oh, just a whole
1,000 bamboo. Wait,
baboons.
Baboons, yeah. It was like they kind of half-assed it. Like, okay, they were in the desert.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, like 1,000 ostriches pull up, and everyone's like, "Oh fuck, these ostriches are gonna kill us!" Like, I just thought that was kind of like, cheap.
Yeah, I miss the whole thing. Well, I mean, I say this not having ever seen them, but I miss the whole thing where like it was all controlled by like the game board and everything like that. So I don't know like how the different like events happen in the video game things.
Very good. I think most of it's half-assed, like.
I liked how they would roll the dice and a clue would come up with a riddle and then they'd have to
Yeah.
deal with that and I don't know.
Yeah, no, the first Jumanji was like, I get it. This generation today is want it to be about a video game or so, you know, but like we love The Rock and we love Jack Black, and it's like, okay,
Put the
but
rock in everything, please.
the actual plot of the first.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Did you put that Godzilla?
Yes. I sure did. He was too cool. He needed to have his own little home.
That 90s Godzilla.
The one that had oh god, what's his fucking name? John Cusack. he says all I gotta say about the new Jumanjis is that he likes The Rock.
Yeah.
I mean, he actually has turned out to be like a pretty decent actor, and he I don't know, he's kind of cool. Very handsome man.
Yeah,
Dude, no, he's gonna look great forever.
yeah. I'm assuming he takes not just like, of course everyone knows he's ripped.
Yeah, he takes care of himself. He knows what he's doing.
Like I think he just started like a wrestler, but
Yeah.
I think after a while he just started hosting.
Yeah, well, it says like he was a wrestler. Of course, he's an actor. It seems to be the. It seems to. Well, I mean, because all wrestlers are actors in the first place.
John Cena and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, fucking John Cena. Next step is politics.
Yeah, that's 1,000% true. That'd be so funny. He's just in
Yeah.
California.
He does. He pulls a Jesse Ventura route.
Yeah, I think 90s. I think he was a wrestler, and then like as the 2000s kind of hit.
I mean, it
think
would
he
make
actually,
sense.
Like, did
I 100% would not be surprised if McMahon ran for governor or something. He's racist enough; it could work. I don't know if you know, but he's talking about the like the guy that like owns like the wrestling thing. Like he's all I don't know, some old white dude.
is he?
I don't know if he was a was McMahon ever a wrestler himself? Do you know?
Change it.
So the animals will give you like different nicknames. Right
Oh,
now they want to call me Glitter.
That's cute.
So I am Glitter. I like glitter. Glitter's sparkly. He has no idea. His lack of talent, probably not. Yeah, he's just basically like the host of all like the all the big events and shit. He
Yeah.
like owns the wrestling federation.
Remember Ryan Seacrest?
Ryan Seacrest.
Remember
Dude,
that guy?
he was the host of everything.
I know. I haven't really seen him around anymore.
I always remember like if they would ever use Seacrest in Robot Chicken, like it was just always Seacrest out.
I'm trying to think, cause like, okay, I watched that a singer show and Nick Cannon, that show, and I'm trying to remember what Tyra is. Tyra is like a talent or something.
Hey, wait, Tyra Banks isn't she like a model?
No, but she's like a host. Tyra show. But I
Yeah.
think I'm trying to remember what host she is now. Anyway, irrelevant.
Completely.
Just thinking out loud. I think some of these hosts are like interchangeable.
Yes.
Just like Steve Harvey. Whose line is it? Who cares?
Mhm.
You know, like they
Swap. This is worth more than a wasp. Okay, I'm gonna go turn in all my stuff, and then we're gonna go swim in the ocean. Tyra has hosted a lot.
yeah.
Remember Pranked? Wait, Tyra hosted Pranked?
Not like punked.
Yeah, I think so.
So fucking crazy.
She is one of those crazy ones, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like sometimes she has a lot of energy, and I think that's why they put her as a host. But like she's black. That guy calls you Jason.
Correct. He's not like a villager, so he doesn't go by any like uh, uh, any sort of like nickname thing. The Whelk. Sea creatures are extraordinary things. Only 2 p.m. and my mind is scrambled. Like fine mesh sieved ricotta. It's got that cheese brain. It is all yours.
Their mind scrambled?
Maybe the day's been too rough. Maybe they're just like completely out of it. A barely functioning human being acting on instinct. Tell me about that whelk. Whelks are sea snails that migrate from deep water to shallow water when the weather changes. So, avid carnivores, they feed on worms, crustaceans, and mollusks. In fact, these wily snails have been known to use their own shells to pry open the shells of their victims. Then they use a rough tongue-like organ with thousands of tiny teeth to lick their victims' shells clean. Okay. That snail is metal. Been awake since 12. First the fireworks, then the fireworks, and then I was hungry. Oh my god. Midnight's really fucking late for fireworks. They were letting fireworks up around here around that time, like after you guys had left. Oh, lucky.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm too afraid to go outside.
One with a veritable bounty of ocean wonders to discover, and of course, to display.
Winnie the Pooh character and why?
Winnie the Pooh character?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Eeyore.
Yeah. Why?
Because I always liked the way that his voice sounded. I liked the way that he talked, and I just felt like he was like a lot of the characters in Winnie the Pooh. They're pretty fucking real. Like Rabbit's just like very high strung, and Owl is just. I mean, Owl's kind of
He's kind of quirky.
a little quirky, but he's like smart and everything like that.
Yeah.
Piglet's just
His
nervous.
house, like every time they go in Owl's house, it's like being blown like back and forth. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
Like, cause he lives up in a tree.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And they would go into his house, and I remember like it was really by his house. So like every time they're in Owl's house,
Oh,
like,
it's like
he's
swaying
looking
back
for
and
a
forth.
book or something, but like everything's getting like blown. Like the house is like always shifting back and forth.
He says that people do fireworks late because people hate that sleep is so good.
Huh.
But no, I liked Eeyore. I actually found him to be like the funniest character.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like my favorite.
Oh, we need to go. I forgot to have him look at the fossils.
I kind of like Kanga and Rue because they're just like What?
The answer to your question is yes, but he says, is this the friend with the girlfriend you were talking about? I can see why she has one. She looks like she could punch through concrete and fix my car. I mean, she's pretty handy.
Talk about me, friends.
Yeah.
Can fix your car.
Yeah, she can probably fix your car.
I'm working on punching through concrete.
Concrete takes time.
Yeah, concrete takes time to punch through. But yeah, I liked Kanga and Roo just because they're like random ass, like a kangaroo, in the forest.
Yeah, I don't remember too much about Kanga and Roo.
But like, they're kind of unique characters, even I guess Eeyore, like a donkey, you know, like
Yeah. Well, because like donkey, bear, pig, rabbit, owl, like they make sense.
yeah,
Like Tigger and Kanga and Roo, like they're like the most like out of place.
yeah.
All right, I'm ready for that ocean time. And put on our wetsuit and go dive in the ocean. See what sort of things we can find. And then give them all to this owl.
Yeah, they always make owls kind of smart characters, you
Yeah.
know?
So Blathers, he has like a sister, and his sister is called Celeste. Also, you are reheating some wings. That sounds really good. We love wings. What kind of wings? Um, yeah, the sister's name is Celeste, and in one of the older games, she ran like an observatory, and so you could look at a telescope at the constellations, and you could like draw your own constellations on the DS1 and stuff like that. In this one, she gives you recipes for like uh, uh, horoscope themed furniture,
Oh, cute.
and you have to buffalo wings, domesticated, not wild. you have to collect star pieces from shooting stars to make them.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Yes. Well, that's cute.
I love those cauliflower buffaloes.
Yes. The cauliflower and the Brussels are still. I thought it was so funny that she brought like Brussels sprouts, and
I told her one time that I liked Brussels sprouts.
I mean,
I honestly like them cooked.
yeah.
But I mean they're still
Yeah, they had a good flavor to them. It was surprising.
good. Yeah, I know.
She's like, and then, like I think I was asking her like what she wanted to, if she wanted to take anything home, and one of them was the Brussels sprouts, and she's like, I don't want those things in my house. Does your friend listen to Girl in Red? Do you? Do you know who they are? Girl in Red.
Yeah, so girl I'm seeing, she made a playlist for me, and she put some of their music on the playlist. And yeah, they're pretty good. They're like kind of garage band kind of feel. Okay, so it's so funny. So this Girl in Red band,
Yeah.
so she put this song on my playlist, and legit in the song it says like, Hannah, I want to be your girlfriend and shit like. I was like, what? Because my name is Hannah, and I was like, did she write this song? Like, I was so spooked. I was like really like I had to think for a second. I was like, did she? It's like Hannah, I want to like fuck you, Hannah, like I want to kiss you. I was like, what? I was like, kind of freaked out. I thought she wrote the song.
I don't know if you heard that, but the answer is yes. And the girl she's seeing, she put a song in there, and it has lines in there, like saying her name, Hannah, like Hannah, I want to be your girlfriend and shit. But yes, oh yeah, I guess he did hear that.
Yeah.
I turned down the sensitivity a little bit so it would pick up you.
Yeah, so I was like really spooked, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that.
He says that that's mad cute.
Yeah.
Songs randomly having your name in them.
Yeah, that was like, yeah, like okay, how would you feel if you were seeing a girl, and she like sent you a song, be like, Jason, like, I wanna do things to you? Wouldn't you be kind of freaked out? You'd be like, wait, what?
Like what you say? How'd this happen?
Yeah, like, did you write this song?
I honestly can't think of any songs with like Jason
I know.
in there.
Yeah, I should look that up.
It's always like it's always girl names.
Yeah.
Always them ladies.
Yeah, I'll have to listen to them more. I'm sure all their songs have like Hannah in it.
Maybe like one of the singers likes a lady named
Yeah,
Hannah.
probably.
Okay.
So like a playlist that's just like your whole life or something.
The only boy name that I've heard in a song is like Isaiah in a Mitski song.
Alejandro by Lady Gaga.
Alejandro.
Yeah.
Alejandro. Okay, so when you're in the ocean, you look for these
Oh.
little bubbles, and then you can dive underneath the water to find them. Oh, this is sea grapes. And then you get a little pun. Oh wait, that's not true. Julian by Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh, okay. No Jason's, I don't think.
Here, let's.
Look up a song, search song with the name Jason in it.
Songs about Jason. I mean, there is a song called. Oh, Ariana Grande did a song in 2016 called Jason's Song.
Oh, cute.
Um.
Maybe when you meet a girl, she'll put that song on a playlist.
I mean, apparently there are some.
Yeah. Sure, there's songs about every person's name.
Alejandro. Oh my god. That's a deep cut. Right, apparently I'm just picking grapes today. I like how they added, well, I don't know if they added it per se, but like I like how they added like a net around your island to like stop you from going anywhere, like to show you the boundary. But because like you could never go into the ocean before, actually no, they did add it because there's people that there's a boundary break channel and they do like all sorts of like out of bounds things, and there was no net previously. I would never though. I'm more of a measure their hand with mine kind of person. Wait, so instead of having a song about them, you want to just measure your hands? I think I remember you telling me about that.
Why, you want them to have big hands or something?
Okay, what's better, big or small hands? Explain. I think I remember you explaining this to me a while ago, but I want to relearn. Not that one before. I like how I can use my cell phone in the ocean.
Yeah.
Deep dive. Depends on the mood. If I want to get throttled, big. If I'm trying to rail someone, small. So it depends on what he's looking for.
So, like, you mean like beef? Wait, like when you first meet someone? Is that it?
I think he's looking for information about how he wants to spend the night.
Yeah. Well, so like before anything
Yeah,
happens.
before.
Not obviously not after things happen. You know.
Your hand size does not notate this type of activity.
I can see that, like what kind of mood you're in.
It's like I really want somebody to strangle me.
Yeah, I get that.
Better have a big hand.
Like little hands are good for things.
little hands can get in all those
Yeah.
nooks and crannies.
Get into places.
And- I want like, so there's like 3 different sizes of bubbles, like small, medium, and large, and
Yeah.
it notates like what size thing that you're gonna find. I want the big bubbles. He says, I check, but I'm what we call an equal opportunity whore. I'm down for whatever. The small hand chokers matter too.
Yeah, I can say I have small hands, but like, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, it's all about the tension behind the small hands. You have limp big hands.
Limp big hands.
and feisty little hands. You know?
Really, really feisty grabby hands.
It's like, okay, have you ever like met someone and you shook their hand and like you can tell a lot about a handshake, you know?
Yeah, I don't like limp
And, like,
handshakes.
yeah, like someone could have big hands and like have like a really like kind of flaccid handshake.
Flaccid
And then like
handshake.
someone could have a little hand and be like grab it and like shake your
Love that for you. Speaking of grabby, give 4 hugs. Hands and manipulation. Oh, this one's a big one. What?
My frenemy?
The enemy of my enemy is my frenemy.
That was cute. I like that.
Maybe they tried really hard to give them some good puns, because a lot of the puns that they have for some of the other things when the game first released are awful. Speaking of hugs, which kind is your favorite? I want to be absolutely enveloped. Even better if he's taller than me. You wanna be like wrapped and smothered. I like a good strong hug.
I noticed I do this thing when I hug people. Like, I might not be the strongest hugger, but I will instinctually rub someone's back when I'm
Oh, yeah?
hugging them. Yeah.
Give him back rubs while also hug.
Yeah, and I do that for like people I like
Just
don't
met.
even know that well. Yeah, I'll like hug them, and I'm not even thinking about it. I'll like rub their back as I'm hugging them. Isn't that interesting?
A little otter friend has appeared. It oughter be savored. Pascal. Hey man, about that scallop of yours, can I have it? It just, I like his like slightly like worried eyes. It's like, please, please, please. I really like them. Sure. Thanks for your generosity, man. Since you were cool about the scallop, I left a cool recipe in return. The pearls you need for the recipe are rare, but you can sometimes find them on this ocean floor. Keep my eyes open for them too, and I might even trade you for a scallop if I find one. Forget give and take, this is called give and give. That's how we all win, you dig? Now if you don't mind, I'd like to lay some truth on you. The deep kind. Okay. Feel this. You ever stop while digging up fossils and wonder what kind of museum you're going to end up in someday? Oh, what? Oh, what kind of museum you're going to end up in?
Oh shit. That's deep.
Stick that in your skillet and let it simmer. Yep, today is a good day.
Hi, weirdo.
He's cute, little otter friend. Also, it's weird that he dove underwater to grab the scallop out of my pockets and then also place things in my pockets. Anyway, if your hug doesn't feel like a womb, it ain't it. My hug things is being baby. If you hug me, I will snuggle closer.
Ah,
It's all about that intimacy. Wants to feel protected. Okay, he gave me a recipe. Oh. Let me check that. I got a mermaid sofa. I wonder if you can get more than one recipe from him a day. Also, I have to find pearls? I honestly kind of wonder if, like, some of these things are, like, really worth a lot of money, because that's what I want. I want to be able to sell them. I'm a soft bitch, Jazz. I want to feel protected. My kink is love and acceptance. Those are good kinks.
so is a weak hug a deal breaker?
Yeah. Is a muscle. It's been working out. Yeah, I'm gonna do my little lap here and donate some things, and then we can play some Mario Kart if you like.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do these laps before I do some other laps. Laps around your slow ass. They should do like swimming races.
Yeah.
Get the little villagers in here swimming too. That would be kind of cool. Yeah. Without the violence and the police boats running over you.
Well, I remember that was really fun about GTA 5 was like you could do a marathon or a triathlon.
Yeah. If they added swimming, but where's my cooking? If I can't recreate cooking mama soon, I'll flip. So you want cooking in the game now. I mean, you have fruit, you have fish. You can certainly use those things to cook. They just need to basically just add in aspects of like Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley. Just
Yeah, like some crafting.
Well, they have crafting in this, because like the fruits and like materials that you find around, you can craft them into things. But they need to just, if they're gonna do that, just add like fucking farming. Give you a plot of land, let you farm crops.
Yeah.
Oh, here we'll find out if the otter shows up again, or nope. Okay, so you can only get one thing from him a day. You can make the fish and pumpkin pie from Kiki's delivery service. But there's no pumpkins yet. What the fuck is that? A pearl oyster. That doesn't mean that I got a pearl though.
Dude, these fucking like Americans that have to translate. They're like, okay, even in Pokemon.
Yeah.
I remember I was watching this commentary thing about the first Pokemon.
Yes.
And literally, like, was it VidKid or something?
Yeah. Viz Entertainment.
Like, yeah, these fucking like Americans have to like, you know, kind of translate everything over, but like, in time, relatable to kids. Like, I feel like we don't appreciate it.
Well, in the cartoon, especially like in the first couple seasons, I think that they would kind of just like wing it a lot of the times.
Yeah, because like a lot of the stuff that they're like translating from Japanese has nothing to do with what.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah, they just like sort of make it up to sort of like match the mouths a little bit.
Yeah. Which I think that's like a skill. You know?
I mean, it could be taken one way or the other. Either like they do it and it just doesn't make any fucking sense, where they like completely change the way that a character behaves. Uh, wait. I just realized that eventually they'll make America in Pokemon. That makes me nervous. Actually, they've already done a region that was sort of based on America. I think it was like Unova. I think that's like the black and white area. But yeah, they have kind of done an American themed region. Well, I'm like right on top of it. Oh, gonna drown. It's a starfish! Maybe it'll give me an autograph.
I hate how some of these things make me laugh.
Just because it's so dumb.
It's yeah, like sometimes dumb humor like that makes me.
The simple things.
I know, it's like just simple.
Like, I feel bad for laughing.
It's like, so
like this one, it's like it's a spotted garden eel. Was it unspotted before I saw it? Them jokes. I am not finding anything else. They probably have seasons and shit too, because like the bugs and fish and everything, they have different seasons where certain things will appear. So the things in the ocean probably have different seasons too.
a lot of these seem like dad jokes.
Oh, definitely.
You know?
Definitely dad joke-ish. Let's get to that beach. Bum bum bum. Right, I got a couple little achievement things. Underwater generosity. Of course they're dad jokes. They always make the punchlines apparent. Oh, nice. Water, no. Kind cynic. Alright, let's donate some shit. Get Mario Kart going. Wake up, Owlboy. Alright, donation time. I did get a lot of things. Donate a scallop. Is that one of everything? Actually, let me make sure. Because if I do this, he'll tell me if I don't have anything. Speaking of scallop potatoes. Scallop potatoes are great. I also like scallops. Cool. Everything else is mine. I wonder if you can give these to CJ and get items out of them. Yeah, scallops are one of my favorite favorite seafoods. I was a big fan of scallops from fish and chip shops. Those things good. You only eat things from the sea with legs or tails. I mean, that's a lot of things. You like to eat a lot. It works out. It does. Food is great. Alright, I want to see what I need to make these things. A pearl and sand dollars. Okay. Makes me glad that I'm actually collecting the shells and just saving them these days. Food is amazing. Praise calories. Yeah, it's pretty great. Oh, you know what I want to check out real quick? I actually want to look at the, I want to go look at the fish wing of the museum. Check out some of the things in the displays. Because I want to see how they incorporated them. Also, I really like how they can add all this stuff. Well, like, most of it is gonna be, like, the ocean fish, I think. I like this. That's cool. Like, and as you donate things, they add things to the displays too. Like, those trees weren't there at first. This tank's looking a lot cooler. Alright, looks like they're not in these displays. So they're probably in that other one. Oh, hey there, Rue. Rooney. I just don't know what to make of this here moon jellyfish. The way it's all flimsy and see-through. Give me the willies. Did I hear right? You donated this? That's some fine diving skills you got. That's cool, because this thing was here the entire time, but there was nothing in it. Okay, and it looks like the whelk and scallop go in here. I wonder what PETA would say, tank size to fish ratio. God, PETA's weird. Huh. They're also adding more, more like rocks and things to this as you add more fish. Sea grapes, pearl oyster. Sea anemones on the clownfish are just sort of running through them. Mussels. Yeah, they added new plaques and everything too. You got seaweed, acorn barnacles, and sea stars. Out of the way. Octopus. That's cool. Yeah, they just like added them into the fish tanks. I'm gonna save up. We're gonna change the game. I like this little fish exhibit. It's cute.
That's cute.
It's super pretty. Because like when you catch any of the fish or whatever, like you can donate at least one of them to the museum, and they just and there's like 80 different fish. Same with like bugs. There's like 80 different bugs too. And I like it. I like the little displays. save and end and do something else.